The TBR cart and jar are back. Hello besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Corinne and we're gonna pick my TBR for April. I think some of the prompts from last month are back in here, so if we get repeats, it's just because I don't have enough prompts. If it looks like my TBR cart has filled up, it's because it has. I had almost cleared out this whole bottom row, except for these Emily Henry books. And this month I added all of these ones. We added to the TBR, but we also read more than I actually had on it in the first place, so the TBR has still gotten smaller. But let's go ahead and get started. I think for April, we're gonna pick 8 again. That was a nice number, very achievable, but also getting a good amount off my physical TBR. So let's go ahead and pick our first prompt. A book I know nothing about. So basically that is all of them because I don't like to know what books are about before going into them. But some of them I do know general concepts. So I guess let's go into one that I know absolutely nothing about. I know basically nothing about Such a Fun Age, Gallant, which actually that might be a good one because I love V.E. Schwab. I know nothing about Masters of Death by Olivia Blake. I know nothing about the London Seance Society. I just know I love Sarah Penner, the author of it. But if I'm gonna stick to books that have been on my TBR longer, just for the sake of first in, first out, I think I'm gonna go with Gallant by V.E. Schwab. Okay, next prompt. A book by an author under 30. I don't know off the top of my head. Without looking anything up, I know I fell in love with Hope. Lan Colley is under 30 because I've seen her TikTok. She's like my age. If I'm in a sad mood, we will go with I Fell in Love with Hope by Lan Colley. Okay, prompt number 3. I'm trying to like mix them up so that way we don't get any that we had last month too. Our third prompt is a book set in another country. Doesn't this one take place in like London or something? No, NYU. Where does this one take place? Okay, so this one is this one's also in New York. I mean, like a fantasy can be like another country because it's not like this country. Because this one's like dystopian, I think. No, that mentioned the Bronx, so that's also New York. Why do I have so many books that take place in New York? Oh, I'm pretty sure this one takes place in England. We're gonna go with Normal People by Sally Rooney. A book with a great first sentence. And right off the bat, this one is super intriguing to me. Don't know too much of what it's about, but let's see what the first sentence is. A podcaster has decided to ruin my life, so I'm buying a chicken. That's the pick. So that's going to be the 4th book for our April TBR for a book with a great first sentence. Because that's hilarious. A chicken? Really? That's just so random, and I feel like I need to know how she ends up buying a chicken because of a podcaster. Our 5th prompt is an author I've never read. Let's see. The only authors I've read anything by already are Taylor Jenkins Reid, Emily Henry, Frida McFadden, and Sarah Penner. I think we'll go with The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy, which I think I need to add just a plain old romance to this TBR. Otherwise, I might get bored. So that's 5. So we're going to pick number 6. And Theo has joined yet again because we know how he is with these videos. He loves to be a part of them. A new genre. So that's a repeat from last month. And I don't think I actually have any new genres on here. I think this is going to be the most out of my comfort zone on this TBR because the rest of them are like a lot of stuff I normally read, but I think this is going to be most different from what I typically read, which for a new genre, I think that's what we're going to have to go with. So we've got Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reid. a book that reminds me of a Taylor Swift song. I read Part of Your World in March, and Abby Jimenez's writing reminds me of Taylor Swift. Lyrical, storytelling way. I can't think of a single song that I'm like, that correlates to this book, but they give very similar vibes. So we're gonna pick Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. Okay, and our last pick, a book that has an odd number of pages. Okay, what am I feeling? Because I kind of just get to pick and then make sure it has an odd number of pages. I kind of really want to pick this one up. My little sister just read it and loved it, so let's see if I can see without spoiling anything. It has 391 pages, so that is odd. So that's what we're gonna go with. So I guess let's kind of talk about what the books are about. So first we chose Gallant for a book I know nothing about. So let's read the inside and see if I can gauge what it's about. Ooh, this is giving somewhat similar vibes to Wayward, which I just read in March, where basically there's like an old home as part of her family lineage and she goes to explore it. I'm gonna say that's what it's about, and I'm excited to read that. It's very mysterious and fantasy-esque vibe. And then I fell in love with Hope for a book by an author under 30. And this is so sad. It's a group of terminally ill patients in a hospital, and I think it's just about their friendships and their bonds. And then Normal People by Sally Rooney. This is, first of all, really short. I didn't realize how short this book was. It is under 300 pages. Yeah, it's literally 287 pages long. So hopefully we can fly through this, but also I am expecting to cry. I watched the show when it first came out because I wasn't a reader when it did come out, but I thrifted this last week and I'm excited to finally read it and compare this to the show. But yeah, this book is about Connell and Marianne. They grow up in the same town, and I think it's like right person, wrong time, or even like wrong person, wrong time type of thing, where like they try to be together and it's just really not working in their favor. Don't quote me on any of that, actually, but anyway, Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera. I don't really know much. I know it's like a podcast mystery thing, but I'd like to finish it before my April book of the month gets here, so I might even pick this up today because I'm kind of feeling a mystery to get me out of this book slump that I've been feeling the last couple days. So that is our fourth book for April. And then The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy by Megan Bannon. I swear I've read the back of this book like 10 times and I cannot retain what the back of the book says, but also I don't really like reading the backs of books anyway, so I think it's a romance. Hopefully a quick read, but I think it's an adult romance. I'm not really sure. And then we had Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. This was for a new genre, literally because I only buy things that are in genres that I typically read. Not necessarily new, but out of my comfort zone, yes. And then Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. This is the second book to Part of Your World. They are interconnected standalones. This follows some of the side characters from the first book. I know you see the characters from Part of Your World in this, but I am so excited because I love Abby Jimenez's writing. I just found her. I've heard of her before, but I had never read anything by her until March, and I want to read all of her books now. And then the last book for April is Hotel Magnifique by Emily J. Taylor. And this book, let's see, is about, it says that is until Hotel Magnifique comes to town. So that is almost giving vibes of Caraval, and I love the Caraval series. I rated every book in that series 5 stars. That is one of my most favorite series of all time, is Caraval. And then obviously Once Upon a Broken Heart, but I am a Caraval stan. Anyways, the hotel comes to town, very whimsical, enchanting. It travels, I don't know, but I'm intrigued to find out. I think my sister rated it 4.5 stars. So this is my April TBR. I think it's quite ambitious, and I'm super excited about all of these books. It's quite a wide variety, So I should have something for every type of mood that I could possibly be in throughout the month. That is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out and picking my April TBR with me. I am glad we can get some books off of this TBR cart again because I filled it up and bought a lot of books. I will say all the books I did buy were thrifted, which is always better because then they don't go in the landfills. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, click that bell so you know when I post. I have lots of fun videos planned for the month of April, and I will see you when I see you. Bye!